That's right, not one, but two bonus episodes. These will probably go up on the same day. Welcome back, though. I am starting on the menu here because I wanted to show you, which I looked through the menus for a second. I wanted to show you the help guide that came with this because I did it in the vein of an actual menu, but I'm not connected to the internet. I forgot my Ethernet cord is plugged into my PS4, as well, at least it was when I recorded this. So I was going to go and re-record the whole thing, start up again. So, I mean, look for it online. Maybe I'll post it later. But I wanted to show off the DA Garden. Not as interesting as the Sonic CD one, which is surprising because both the Taxman was involved with both of those. This one you just see, I mean, is this Angel Island? Because that's where the game starts. Is this South Island? Is this Little? I don't actually know if this is Little Point. I don't know what island this is. It probably says some of the manual that I couldn't read, but works like any other sound test. You have your mean bean machine, which is, you know, your Puyo Puyo, your Tetris with jelly beans, so to speak. Comes in 5 different difficulty levels, and I will say, compared to, I mean, so I lose here, okay? Spoilers, I lose. And I was trying to go for crazy cool combos, and it didn't work, but I lose here. It's level 1. I can't tell, though, if it's harder here than it is in-game, because when I played this Tails the first time, I lost, like, no joke, 6 times in a row to Robotnik. And so I wasn't sure if that was a canonical thing of, oh yeah, Tails is supposed to be smart, so yeah, I totally screwed that up. Tails is supposed to be smart, so we're gonna make him have a harder time because Robotnik can show off his true power. I don't know, but it was harder as Tails. I found I died like once or twice as Knuckles, and I've only died in all the playthroughs I've done. I've died like 1 time as Sonic. So there you go. Make of that what you will. But it is neat. You play, I think it's best of 3 or best of 5 rounds, and you don't get anything as far as I can tell. But it's a game to play nonetheless. I do like the music. I do appreciate the music. And a lot of people say they might not enjoy the genre shift. Yeah, I lose mid-game, but I do appreciate it. This is the Chemical Plant boss, if only because I owned Dr. Robotnik's Bean Machine. I mean, I owned Sonic Spinball as a kid, so I have some nostalgia for that. But this is the second mode you can unlock. You have Blue Sphere. Now, there are 2 options. There's original mode, which is taking sections from other stages and throwing them together to make new stages, kind of like the way when you locked on Sonic 1 with Sonic 3, or any game with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or on Sonic and Knuckles you can get Blue Sphere and play a bunch of different stages. However, Mania mode, which is what we're playing here, it gives you different stages with different gimmicks. So when we came into level, you saw we had a purple sphere, and that, I'm sorry, I'm like so distracted. I'm looking, I'm like, am I gonna do it? I'd actually get this one done, so go figure. But the purple sphere, it like teleports you somewhere. You'll see it's over in that section. It'll teleport you. And then the green spheres are the ones you have to hit to turn into blue spheres. So you have to, you know, envelop these twice, for example, just to get the rings to appear and to collect all the blue sphere. So it's a pretty neat concept. I do appreciate that they had some time to throw some new gimmicks into the fray. I like it. This is actually the first time I played it, to be honest with you, because this whole time I've been playing so much of just Sonic's story and Knuckles and just going through the levels that I didn't even stop to look at the extras. So I figured this was a great opportunity for both me and you to see what these extras are like. But I don't perfect this one. I do manage to, yeah, and it wasn't perfect in that, but I do manage to get all the blue spheres, which is nice. I noticed too, there's like 160 or 131 of these. I'm not sure if they're all that long. I'm not even sure how many, you know, Mania specific blue sphere stages they have, but either way, I think it's pretty cool that they took the time to do this. You know, it's the game that keeps on giving. If you haven't tried Blue Sphere, if you haven't tried Sonic Mania, I mean, what are you waiting on? Yes, the game has its glitches. You saw one in the Knuckles section, the final level too, where I tried to turn Super Sonic or Super Knuckles, and I ended up in the foreground. It has, I mean, yesterday I was playing just on my own, and for the first time, the music cut out for me in Press Garden Zone Act 2, which is kind of weird because people have been saying that happens, but I've never seen it happen, and then it happened to me. I'm playing on Switch, by the way, if you couldn't tell by the resolution. But yeah, I was kind of just baffled that that's a problem. And the game's been out for almost a month at this point, September 11th, as I'm recording this now. And I'm kind of surprised that they haven't released that update yet. I mean, I know they're working on, what, 4 different platforms: PC, Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. So there might be a little difficulty getting those updates through. I mean, that's how it happened with Overwatch. You know, Overwatch can rarely get an update out on time or in the same window. So we'll see how that goes. But here we go with the secrets menu. I think I showed this off briefly. You have debug mode, Sonic ability, which includes the Insta Shield or W Shield from Sonic and Knuckles, as well as the Super Peel Out, and there's an and Knuckles mode, in which you can play as Knuckles with Knuckles. Kind of a fascinating concept, so to speak, but it is neat. I like playing as Sonic with Knuckles. It's a different, I mean, the game that came out was called Sonic and Knuckles, yet you could not play as Sonic and Knuckles. So I think that this is kind of cool. Sadly, because it's a no save file, I guess for various reasons, they didn't want people saving in debug mode, in particular intentionally screwing over their games. But yeah, you can play as Sonic and Knuckles, Tails and Knuckles. You can't do Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles though, which surprisingly, with as many objects as you can have on screen, I would think that it wouldn't be that big of a problem. But so you can tell I'm not really an artist. I was trying to spell out thanks here, which I realized, the wall's in the way. And I was like, maybe the rings will go on top of the wall. No, they won't go on top of the wall. So that's an X. I didn't have time to spell the whole thanks. But thanks for watching. This video isn't over yet, but I do appreciate you if you've been with me throughout the playthrough, or if you're just tuning in now. It's A-okay. I wanted to show off. I'm not sure how taxing this is or how many items you can put on screen before you start to have some slowdown, but in my testing, I haven't had any real problems to speak of. Also, they put the boulder that was supposed to be in Green Hill originally. They put it in this game where you can stand on it. It kind of rolls as you stand on it. You can push it into enemies. You can roll it down hills. It doesn't destroy spikes, but will destroy enemies. And I don't know, it's a neat addition, I guess. They also added, what's his name, the bunny, Hops? I thought his name was like Splats at one time, but I guess it's like Hops or Pips or something. You can look it up. But he was originally slated to be in Sonic 1. And he is in the ink jar of Press Garden Zone, but now you can put him in the zone that he was originally intended. Something else I think is kind of cool. You can use a zone sign and then you can just spam them. So the screen locks when you use the zone sign normally, but you can spam them and then make the in credits or the scorecard wig out. So kind of neat. But debug mode, it's back with all of its glory. You can play with it. You just need to beat the game, I believe. I don't think it's tied to any of the special stages, so definitely look into that. But finally, last but not least, we are going to hop into the Sonic only file. Go to Green Hill Zone. You know what this is. But first we need 50 rings. I know I didn't show them off in the LP proper because when I played, it was the first playthrough. I could not do the special stages. Okay, don't blame me. I couldn't do it. It was impossible. I couldn't do it. But I can do them now. And when I revisit this game, I don't know, a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, maybe for the Tails playthrough. I mean, well, you saw it in the Knuckles playthrough. I got this Chaos Emeralds. I can do it. I'm a big boy now. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is basically the end of the LP. You just have to get these 50 rings to show off what I want to show off, and that's it. I did just mention I might do a Tails run at some point. I can't get enough of this game, so I can't tell you how much I would enjoy playing the game as Tails. It's not as fun as Sonic, but, you know, we might do that. But here I want to show off. So this game has a bug, which I like to call false supersonic. If you go supersonic when scrolling the window up or scrolling the screen up, you get the music, you get the hair, but you don't get any of these supersonic attributes. Sonic can still get hurt. Sonic can still die. He can get crushed. I mean, he can do all that stuff as supersonic, but It's kind of neat. I don't think it was intentional, but I kind of hope they don't patch it out because I do like getting it. Even if you have 50 rings and do the false supersonic transformation, or Kaio-Ken Sonic as I also like to call it, if you do that, you won't, you can still get hit, and if you lose your rings, you won't be able to turn into supersonic. However, if you do try to drop dash or double jump twice, you will turn to supersonic, even if you don't have, or even if you are, false supersonic. And there you have it. He is as broken as always. I do like how he has the after image effects, more so than Sonic 3 as well. Sonic 3 had just like the 2 images, and he has like, what, 3 or 4 in this game, so kind of cool. But I mean, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been a blast. I love this game. I can't tell you enough. Go play it. Go play it, go buy it, support so we get more of these things. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Maybe Fire Red, maybe another game that has yet to be posted. Have a great day.